Hey, what's up and why my charges? It's MnstrTamerAnimated back with another episode of Pokemon Unbreakable Ties. Right, and if you're here, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump in. Also, a quick recap. In the previous episode, we didn't really do much. We just unpacked a lot of story elements. So we made our way to Lugano City. Finally, West Lugano City. On our way here, we fought that ninja lady. And as soon as I was gonna say her name, I forgot it. But y'all know which one I'm talking about, right? We fought her, lost to her. Then we beat her, got to Lugano City. We had to help some guy and his daughter in a museum where we met the queen of the region, right? And the queen was trying to take some kind of relic from the girl that she crafted when she was a kid. And then after beating that, there was a long story unraveling. The king called her and said, hey, some shit went down and you need to get back here. So she left. Lucario almost attacked her. Then it switched over to this guy. We were using Ida, and this guy explained what happened, that Darek is missing, and we battled him and his tough Pokemon. Then we're plotting to probably rescue Darek, but he got a call from someone that he needs to go and visit, but we have to go and find Derek's Grovyle first. So let's head over and do that. And here it is. Oh, Rodolfo is up there with Ditto. Hey Grovyle, are you okay? I've never seen Grovyle like this before. Look, Grovyle, I've known Darek since we were just kids. I know the way he treated you during the beginning of your adventure wasn't right. However, you must have realized that he actually has a good heart. He seems like a cold boy and says very arrogant things on his part, but nothing could be further from the truth. It's something that's built over time. Built over time due to circumstances he's grown up in. The truth is, I don't know what happened between you two, but I'm sure whatever he did, it wasn't out of malice. And I also know that Darek is very proud of you and would give his life for you if he needed to. But it's funny how the Pokemon can understand human speech, but humans can't understand Pokemon speech. Shows how smart the Pokemon are, right? He often says things in a certain way, so you don't worry about him. It's really hard for him to get his true feelings out, but I'm sure he'll show them to you someday. It's time to take action, Grovyle. I'm crying. Now, crying won't do us any good. We'll rescue Darek no matter what, and we'll travel with him again. Grovyle? Grovyle. What? You want to stay here and train? Grovyle. I see. You want to make the most of your time then. I'll let you know if anything happens. Hey Gramps, Grovyle is staying here. I'll tell you everything on the way. Let's go to the casino. Alright, let's see what happens. Seems like I'm a little late with the jokes today. If I remember correctly, I made plans to meet Adrian at the casino. I'll have to find him. Alright, so I'll have to find the casino first. There's this task. The other day I went to the casino and as usual I lost my wallet. No, I can't manage my investments. I know I dropped it somewhere in Lugano City, but I don't know exactly where. I think I remember going to pee in the north zone of the city. Anyway, I'm not too worried as I'm too important to look for it myself. Do you think you would be worthy enough to look for it for me? Don't worry, you'll be rewarded properly. Well, at least you have some common sense in accepting my offer. Now go and find my wallet quickly. Time is money. Gold Banco, the largest bank in Akibia. Why is the cop sleeping? He doesn't seem to want to respond. He's literally knocked out. How do we get to the north zone? What's through here? Through the fence. Faint. Cool. The company that breaks the fourth wall What's that? Is that the developers area? Logan City North. Alright, so we'll look for an item around here. Is this a casino? Alright, so now we know where the casino is. Police station. Let's just try to find this guy's this dowsing machine never picks up anything. What the hell, bro? Shopping center. Coin case. A wallet to store money with and casino tokens. I think I know who this belongs to. Alright, so let's return this. Oh, it's you! You took ages to find my wallet, so I bought a new wallet and had my parents transfer me 20 million Poké Dollars. So I don't care if you found it, you can keep it. Well, we've got plenty of money. What can I say, poor thing? Go ahead, take advantage of what's inside that old wallet of mine. See you. Okay, you're so lucky. Inside the rich guy's wallet, there are 500 casino tokens and 10,000 Poké Dollars. Now you can play the casino gachas. Speaking of gacha, let's do something before we head to the casino. Okay, so let's check out Ida's PC because I realized there's a gacha thing. Here, loading gacha. Okay, Pokemon Johto banner. So what, we play for Pokemon? Info, pull, exit. Let's go just pull. Do you want to summon the game? The game will be saved. Okay, so I got a Pumpkaboo. Britannia obtained Pumpkaboo. I don't know, weird name, whatever. I have 17 more choices, let's see. Okay. Got a Bergmite. No, I can't bother coming up with a nickname. Oh, come on, Leo. No. This thing says Johto banner, right? It goes up there, but I can't switch the banner to like something else. I keep pressing on it and nothing happens. 54 stars equal 10. 553. 55 stars equal 50. Rewards 5 stars. Suicune, Raikou, Entei, Larvitar. I don't understand what the hell this is saying. Well, got a Knockley. Nope. Now the question is, what the hell is a Putza? Unbreakable Ties Development Company. Okay, so that's the area for the developers, the devs. Alright, so as I was saying, now the thing is, there's a casino here to this side, the east of the city, and one to the north. Which one should we go into? I guess it's this one, because this one activates a freaking event. Britannia, is that you? Britannia, you finally made it. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. How have you been? Hey, it's the mighty Britannia. You're lucky that you get to see me again, don't you think? Sorry, but who's this person? Oh, of course, you probably don't know them. They're one of our friends. They went on a journey with Darek and me. Right, Darek told me about her. My name is Edward. It's a pleasure to meet you. Britannia will be very useful in facing the royal family. They're really strong. She's the strongest trainer in the world after me. How many badges have you earned so far? 5. I'm gonna kick your butt. Ha ha ha. You can't even get to Victory Road. Or whatever. He doesn't even know what he's saying. Anyway. Were you going into the casino? We were just on our way there. You arranged to meet Adrian? And the others in here? That's great. Let's go inside then. Damn, this guard looks like he's from the royal family. You're Edward. What the heck are you doing here? Didn't expect them to be on guard here. Hey, let us through. And those are the kids everyone's looking for. You're here too. Get ready to bash his head in. Oh, damn, that's serious. Welcome to the casino, kids. What? Certainly, some of us here work for the royal family, but we're casino guards at night. In other words, we don't care if you're here. We won't call the royal family. When our work hours end, we don't have to obey our superiors. Enjoy your stay. Well, that saves us some trouble. Thanks, guard. Sorry for the trouble. But kids can't enter. It's strictly prohibited. Rodolfo, a kid? I don't know if I'd define him that way. From what I've seen, he's anything but a kid. The boy and his ditto aren't afraid of anything. Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm a full-grown adult now. Even Ida has seen my Caterpie. What? Huh? It's not like that. I wanted to... The thing is, I didn't grow enough. You know what I mean? You won't believe that, Rodolfo. Oh, I see. I think I understand the situation. I have a friend who went through the same thing. Never hit the growth spurt. Haha. Sorry for doubting you. Go ahead. Come on in, champ. You lack faith, adults. Wake up. This kid has no name. Because of you, the security guard misunderstood the situation. You're going to pay for that. Ah, the jungle girl is back! Help, Britannia! What did you call me? Get back here, I'll kill you! I don't know who's more childish between the two. I think I remember the place we need to go is on the 2nd floor. Even so, you should look for your friends. I'll wait for you here. And don't start playing the gachas, although you'll need a wallet to use them. And I'm gonna play the gachas. Okay, it's in Spanish, so I have no idea. Let's go with the why not. Ew, no. No, I failed. What's this? No, I don't want to do no Voltorb flip. Thought it would be gachas like Ida's. Alright, so now we gotta look for Adrian. And guys, if you have epilepsy, please do not watch this section of the game. Alright, Adrian has blue hair, right? Or white hair. I keep going around in circles, but he's not here, so... I came to Luganos just to play at the casino. This place is damn addictive. Let's go. P1. So you were on the 2nd floor. Britannia told us you'd be waiting for us. That's right, but it's just Yang Zhao, Adrian, and me. That's right, we don't know where Silphspectre could be. He recovered from the poison in a few hours and jumped out of the hospital window. And the savage? I tried to stop him, but he seemed very angry and it was impossible to stop him. He must have been affected by what happened with Aldrich. His pride was shattered. Don't worry about that, Silphspectre is fine. I found him on the way to Lugano City. He's training fiercely in the jungle, and he'll definitely help us when the time comes. Oh, my head hurts. You know. By the way, why did we have to meet in such a noisy place? I don't like this environment at all. These lights are drilling into my head. Yeah, mine too. We'll be safe here. Britannia, you're here. Who's this guy? This is not the time to talk. This is not the time to talk here. We'll have plenty of time to introduce ourselves later. You must be Darek's friends. I imagine you all have the same goals. It should be back here. What should be back here? Oh, we're heading to the hideout. What's the password? The password is... Password. That's right, spectacular. Our lady's waiting for you in the meeting room. Great. Come on, guys, follow me. Is that man really trustworthy? If he knows Darek and wants to save him, I can't refuse his help. Come on, it's our only alternative. His strength will be necessary to rescue our friends. Go drag Rodolfo's butt in here. Oh, yeah, he's there. Where are we heading? Right now we are in a secret hideout. It's probably the only place the royal family doesn't know about. This place was built precisely to take down the royal family. Who built it? Who else is on our side that we don't know about? Does the Forbes City Gym ring a bell? This hideout was built in the name of the same person at the time. I, of course, invested a large amount of money in this place, just when the royal family seemed unstoppable. As you know, the royal family managed to dominate all of Akebia, so there was no safe place to hide. The only place was the sewers of Lugano City. Does that mean we're heading to the sewers? Not exactly. The thing is, after what happened to me, we decided to create this place. A place to train hard with our Pokemon, where we could plan a strategy and get revenge on the past. I still don't understand. Were you in contact with the royal family in the past? I don't understand either, but a place to train? That sounds great. Absolutely, and you'll like it even more when you see it. She's put a lot of effort into it. She? Who is she? There's a lot of questions being thrown around here. You'll meet her soon. Follow me. Great. This must be the meeting room. Let's go in. Wasn't someone supposed to be waiting for us? There doesn't seem to be anyone here. How strange. Hasn't she arrived yet? She said she would wait for me in here. You've fallen into my trap, fools. Huh? What? Who's there? Well, everything's gone black. I'm blind. I told you it was a trap. I knew we couldn't trust them. You just don't get it, kid. That voice. You'll have to listen to my will through the music. Let's rock. Oh, it's this girl. Okay. Angie Stones, welcome to my lair, you gang of misfits. You couldn't introduce yourself like a normal person, huh? Still, I'm very glad to see you have so much energy, Angie. Angie Stones, the famous guitarist. It's the least badass thing you could expect from me. What are you talking about, old man? You better come ready for trouble. I want to rock it tonight. Okay. She's rocking out on that guitar though. You might want to hold off for tonight. We should get to the point first. No? Don't kill my vibe like that, old man. You're back after a decade. This calls for a celebration. By the way, what's with all these people? Britannia, I'm excited to see you here. I knew after that day our paths would cross sooner or later. Hey Britannia, who is this girl? What? She's an Elite Four member? Do you think I could have a battle later? Wow, this girl has a lot of spark. I like you. Of course. And we could relax afterwards with some beers. How about it? This girl has to join the group. She's in. Don't be fooled by her appearances. If you're part of the Elite Four, it means you're a member of the royal family. You can't be up to any good. Chill out, damn farmer, whatever. Dawn farmer? Soul cultivator, you mean? Whatever. Your grandpa Yang Lao has the same rank as me. How do you not know me? You spend too much time training and not enough time thinking. Wake up, kid. You crapped yourself, right, Shin Pao? I don't find this funny. Anyway, grab a seat. I'll get you something to drink. We need to catch up. Simultaneously in the royal palace. Okay. Lilith, how many more hours are you planning to sleep? Planning on sleeping, okay. Wake up already. She seems to be in a deep sleep. She must be dreaming of something nice. It's a shame that as soon as she wakes up, she'll enter a nightmare. Lilith, your sister wants to talk to you. Wake up. Where am I? Good morning, big sister. Estella, where have you taken me now? We're in the underground of the palace. Almost the whole family is gathered up again. We couldn't miss an occasion like this. Even Darek, who managed to get out of jail, has returned to the lion's den on his own. Okay. Darek? Darek, are you okay? Professor Alama, I'm glad that you're okay. Professor Alama? Is that who made your half-brother believe you are? Is that who you made your half-brother believe you are? Okay. What the hell are you talking about? I'm not related to Alama. Darek? What do you mean, Darek? What's with that face, Alama? Even if you don't believe it, the blood of the Armstrongs runs through your veins. Boy, you really belong to the royal family. It's all your fault, and especially your stupid father's. Okay. If it hadn't been for him, everything would have turned out differently. That bastard did something unforgivable. As soon as I get the chance, I'll kill him. With my own hands. What the hell are you talking about? My father, but he's just a simple office worker. It seems you haven't finished connecting the dots yet. I'll have to explain where you come from, and why you shouldn't even be alive. Well, first, I should introduce myself properly. My full name is Edward Wright. I was the champion of Akebia in my younger days, and I worked as a detective until the royal family arrived. Champion of Akebia? I didn't expect this man to be so strong. Gramps doesn't look much like a champion, but to be honest, he's a bit worn out now. It's always underestimated. I'm starting to worry. I'm always underestimated. I'm starting to worry, okay. However, when he was younger, he was the strongest in all of Akebia. He was quite the rocker. He even came to my concerts. He was even quite attractive, I might say. At least until they took my champion title and I retired from the world of Pokemon battles. That's all well and good, but what is your relationship with the royal family? How did you become so wanted, and how do you have such a close relationship with an Elite Four member? For that, we have to go back more than 15 years ago, when Akebia had recently been conquered. Man, we're going way back. Back then I was just a little girl who still played the bass. Come on, tell it, Gramps. It's time for you to know my story. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, especially since they gave us a save option. More than 15 years ago, when the royal family had just arrived. At the time, Edward had left his job as an investigator due to the police. Due to the police manipulation that was managed by the royal family. With their arrival, crime cases increased considerably as the police only acted on the orders of the royal family, so people stopped taking care of the real problems that arose in the region. Edward loved helping people, doing good and fighting for what the royal family didn't do. It seems it's time to retire, Gallade. We'll see what my next goal in this life will be. What will I do now? Will you follow me on my new journey? Gallade? Thank you, friend. Over time, with the work piling and seeing that many of those cases were caused by the royal family, he had no choice but to leave. And that's how he decided to open his business, the flower shop in Lugano City. He decided to live a simpler life without complications and without having other people's problems weighing him down. Often the Stone's daughter would stop by the flower shop to challenge Edward to a battle, as her uncle Sydney, a retired Hoenn Elite Four member, had some encounters with Edward in the past. Hey dude, Also, she's Angie Stones, okay. Hey dude, you promised we'd have a Pokemon battle. I've told you 1,000 times not to call me that. My name is Edward. That name is too serious. Dude is more fun. But don't change the subject. I want to battle you. My Uncle Sydney told me that you're even stronger than him. I'm sorry, Angie, but I don't want to keep battling. What are you saying, bro? The world needs you. You're our hero. If you don't want to fight me, at least let's go beat up the criminals like you used to do. I don't think it's worth it anymore, Angie. I'm not a hero or anything like that. The royal family has the whole police force under their control. To them, I'm just an old man who got screwed over in his job. Then we'll face them too. I'll hit them on the head with my bass guitar. Besides, I'm much stronger now. Even my Toxel is about to evolve. I'm glad you're getting strong there, but what you're proposing is impossible. You're so boring, Gramps. Now you're calling me Gramps? I'm saying this for your own good. I don't want anything to happen to Sydney's niece. At least I'll keep going to your concerts, okay? If you think you're going to make me happy with that, you're mistaken. Are you really okay with this? What do you mean? I've never seen you so discouraged. You don't want anything and you feel like everything's hopeless. I don't think you really want to end your story this way and just dedicate yourself to watering flowers for the rest of your life. Are you really happy with this? I suppose I did everything I had to do. Do you really believe that? Well, I think you still have an exciting adventure to live. I'm sure. Excuse me, are you Edward, the former famous detective? Is that our queen? Yes, I'm Edward. What can I do for you, Your Majesty? Please don't call me Your Majesty. Call me Lena. By your name? Excuse us, I would like to be alone with this good man. You can return to the palace. What did you say? Are you sure? If something happened to you, your husband would crush us. I don't think Henry would care that much, to be honest. Anyway, nothing will happen to me. I'll be safer with this man. At your service, Your Majesty. Don't you dare do anything to Our Lady. But the old man is totally harmless. Excuse my men, they're just looking out for my safety. So, are you Edward, the famous detective? Yes, well, I was a long time ago. I've seen your work has been hampered by Henry's decisions. That man always does things the wrong way. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. You were only doing good for the people, and my family ended up complicating your work. It's our fault that everything got turned upside down. But don't worry, really. You don't have to apologize to me, miss. My life is different now. By the way, what's with that apron? Are you the owner of this flower shop? Yes. Yes, that's right. I opened it recently. I love flowers. And so does my daughter. Although, did you really go from detective to florist? Are you laughing at me? Excuse my boldness. Well, that's really cute. That apron looks very good on you, Mr. Edward. But wait, what? What's wrong with me? I can't find the right words. I think I'm starting to smell something in the air. Blade? Are you okay, Mr. Edward? You're looking a little red. It must be the temperature, that's it. You know, Akibia is really hot. Gardevoir. It's strange for my Gardevoir to come out of its Pokeball itself. She's usually very shy. But it seems she wanted to meet your Pokemon. I see. You have a beautiful Gardevoir, if I may say so. I'm sure they'll get along great. By the way, do you think I could stop by your flower shop sometime? Of course, you don't even have to ask. You'll be more than welcome, miss. And so it was that Edward and Lena, the Queen of Akibia, began to get to know each other. They're gonna have an affair. Since that day, Lena used to come to the flower shop and spend the morning with Edward and his Pokemon. Sometimes she would bring one of her daughters, the princess of the royal family, Lilith. Since then, Edward seemed more cheerful than usual and returned to his old self. Good morning, Mr. Edward. It's a pleasure to see you this morning, Miss Lena. And even the little princess is here today. Welcome, little one. Come on, Lilith. Say hello to Mr. Edward. Good morning, dude. Hey, she learned from the best. Angie. Anyway, today I came to ask you something. Of course, tell me, what do you need today? Lilith has taken a liking to planting some poplar in our garden. She's fallen in love with that type of tree. Do you have any seeds from that species? I'm sorry to say that I don't sell that type of seed, only berries and a few plants. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, dear. It seems Mr. Edward doesn't sell poplar seeds. Oh, I want to see a poplar. We'll look for them elsewhere. Don't cry. And do you know of a place where she can see them? Actually, I do know a place like that. A secret place that only a few people know about. It's a route full of poplars, flowers, and nature. I'm sure you'll love it. If you head east of the city, deep in a retreat park, take us, please. Do you think we could go together? Why is she blushing now? Together? If it's okay with you, of course. I don't like the adultery thing going on right now. Of course, no problem. Lilith, Mr. Edward will take us to see some flowers and poplars. I want to go. Mr. Edward, do you think we could meet on Sunday? Yes, of course. But I have to warn you that it's a rather long trip. We'll have to climb all the way to the top. Don't worry, we love long trips. See you then, Mr. Edward. Come on, Lilith. We have to prepare a few things for this Sunday. We're going on a picnic. Yes, let's go. Come with us, Angie. I'll think about it, little one. Gardevoir, we're leaving. Say goodbye to Glade. Vor? Glade, whatever. Who's the shadowy person there, though? So a date with the lady, eh? Not at all. It's not a date. You always get so nervous when it comes to her. I've never seen you like this before. I guess that's what they call love. Me in love? Don't be silly. I've never thought about such things. I've always been a lone wolf. Besides, that woman is married, Angie. Married? So what? Do you need to be married to be in love with someone? Because I think the lady likes you. You macho man, you. Yeah, adultery thing, I'm not with it. That's enough, Angie. Don't say stuff like that. At least you'll come with us, right? No way, I have a concert that night. Besides, I'd be a third wheel. It's your date, not mine. Hey, don't leave me alone. She's gonna have Lilith with her. And that girl's so hyper. Give me a hand, please. I don't know who the child is here. Anyway, I'll think about it. Who's the shadowy figure that was there? And then the awaited Sunday arrived. Let's go, get on, Lapras is waiting for you. After crossing Retreat Park Cave, Edward, Lena, Lilith, and Angie's first adventure began. Floral Pass? Wee, those are Alamos. Look, Mommy, look. What a beautiful place there. Where are we, Edward? We're in Floral Pass, a secret place that's accessible only to those who manage to cross Retreat Park Cave. Sometimes you can find strong trainers and people who come to explore the area. Also, they say that if you're lucky, you might see a legendary Pokemon flying in the skies. I would love to see it. I'm sure it's beautiful. Hey, where did Lilith go? Lilith, where is she? Did she go on her own? That's dangerous. I'll go look for her. We can't leave her alone. Wait, Angie, this place is too tough for you. Those two are in danger. Don't worry, we'll find them. Let's go find them. And the shadowy person still watching. Looks like I was right to spy on that florist conversations. But who the hell is that man and why is Lena meeting with him? It doesn't matter. I need to get rid of her somehow. She'll have a gift waiting for her on the hillside. Is that the new wife? The one that we met in the last episode? Now you can play as Edward. Okay. We have some decent Pokemon in here. Alright, so I guess we can't surf and shit, so we'll get those items, okay, when we come back as our original character. Come on. Alright. One down. Oh, come on, Gallade fainted. Scizor, perfect. Perfect Pokemon to take down a freaking fairy type. Oh shit, he has Choice Band, okay. Okay, we survived. It didn't do much damage. Oh, Cotton Guard, cool, defensive Rose. Still managed to take it down, thank you. Queen, forgive me. You're asking the Queen forgiveness after attacking her. Am I going the right way? Alright, so if I had went... Alright, hopefully this area is not too big. Okay, so that just leads all the way right back around here. Should I leave the item for our next character or should I pick them up? I know, Edward might need them, so we'll restore. Edward might need it. Cross that bridge. Going this way, I guess. What does this? Floral Pass. Should we go that way or should we go up here? Alright, so I guess we go this way then. Freaking Pokemon sleeping on top of the rock. Bayleaf. Bro, I don't know what direction I should take. This area is huge. Still not as huge as Pokemon Reborn areas, but still. There are a lot of directions to explore. And it's thankfully not as huge as and complicated as Pokemon Reborn areas. Because those things are chore, bro. It takes like 2 to 3 hours just to get through one area in Pokemon Reborn. Okay, do I go that way? Alright, so this is a dead end, so I guess we jump the ledge. Alright, and it leads us back to this side. So battle. Alright, circle around. Bro, I really hope I'm going the right way. Hyper Potion. So if I'm picking up all the items here with Edward, will there be items here when I get back with the other characters? Or with Britannia? Or will it be just an empty area at that point? Anyway, just want to get through here and be done with it. Okay, finally get the one hit. Come on. Alright, at least Rapidash is down. 2 cannon. Use Feather Dance, okay. That's not what I was expecting, but cool. It's almost down. Okay, but the Bullet Seed took down Gallade. That's crazy. I knew there's an electric type out here, but I still sent a water type. Oh, come on. Why didn't you use the psychic against the Heliolisk? And let me ice beam the thing. Okay, it paralyzed her. She got full parried. Alright, finally it's down. It's down. They don't have any other Pokemon coming out, so that's good. There's another TM that we can't get. Hopefully this is the right way. Yes it is, finally. Wow, I'm so scared, mommy. Don't worry, I'm here. Everything will be fine. Well, at least that's what I'd like to say. That Pokemon wiped out my entire team. Cool. What's going on? Mommy, are you okay, darling? Nothing happened to you, right, little one? Hey, what about me? I'm the one tanking the situation. It's a Raikou, a legendary Pokemon. Raikou? Is that a Pokemon you were talking about earlier? It's not at all. This is not it. In fact, Raikou shouldn't even be here. This isn't its habitat. Oh, it's strange. Something is wrong with this Raikou. Raikou can be aggressive with strangers who enter its territory, but this isn't the case. And it's not natural either. Something is definitely happening to it. I don't care. You better not have done anything to my daughter, Raikou. Hey, don't make it angrier than it already is. Raikou. It noticed something. Careful, Lena. Get out of there. Oh shit, it attacked. Dude saved her. Mr. Edward! Dude! Gramps, are you okay? This is bad, he's bleeding. Edward, let me heal you. Raikou! You'll pay for touching my old man, Raikou. Stay back, I'll handle this. But, Mr. Edward, you're hurt. It doesn't matter, Raikou isn't doing this of its own will, I'm sure. I'm the only one who can calm it. Stay back. I trust you, Gramps. You're the only one who can defeat that beast. Come on, Raikou, face me. Alright, so we have a battle. And discharge, cool. Oh shit, why does it have that long ass HP bar? Is this some kind of boss battle? Okay, it didn't go for an attacking move. Extra sensory. Got some more damage off with a sucker punch before we got taken out. Tell me you have toxic on you. Nope, no toxic. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, that's good. But we didn't get a poison discharge. Yep, we could tank that. Alright, we got the poison now. Let's go in Rose Raid. And shit, no, why did it attack before me? One more sludge bomb would have taken it out. Oh, but the poison finished it off. Okay. Right. You did it, Edward. It seems like it's calmer now. Raikou? Do you feel better now, Raikou? Cool. Don't worry, it's just a scratch. You weren't aware of what was happening, so don't feel bad about it. What do you mean, just a scratch? I have to heal that wound right now. We need to go home and heal that as soon as possible, Gramps. There's no need to cut or trip short just for a small scratch. Our journey will be even more fun. Will you accompany us to the top, Raikou? And so, our friends managed to climb to the floral summit and Edward made a new friend. It really was an incredible day. Thank you for everything you've done for us. This trip wouldn't have been possible without you. On the contrary, it's been a long time since I had so much fun. It's thanks to you that it was a real adventure. My daughter also had a great time. I'm sure she will be very grateful. Doesn't your wound hurt, Mr. Edward? Not at all. I'm perfectly fine thanks to you. You healed it wonderfully. It wasn't much. I'm not that good at stuff like that. Although I may get a nice scar on my forehead. I really feel bad about what happened. It was my fault for facing Raikou without being aware of the danger I was exposing myself to. Don't worry, anyone would rush to protect their daughter like that, right? Besides, Raikou wasn't aware of what it was doing. In fact, what happened still seems a bit strange to me. Raikou wouldn't normally do such a thing of its own will. Also, that's what they were saying. The shadow person said they had a surprise at the peak. Okay, there must be someone involved in this matter. You sure know a lot about these types of things, Edward. Well, I wasn't the best detective in Akebia for nothing. Although, that's water under the bridge now. I have to admit that I'm so much happier than before. Huh? And why's that? I've grown fond of all the people who have recently come into my life. Blushing again. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to ask you a couple of things, miss. About what? The members of the royal family don't respect the citizens of Akebia due to our power difference, so I'd like to know why the Queen of Akebia, who came down from the very celestial kingdom, is hanging out with someone like me. Don't say things like that, please. I'm not like the other members of my family. I just want to be an ordinary citizen of the Akebia region. I don't want to be a queen or act like I'm better than everyone else. I just want the opportunity to live like you. Because of my husband Henry, the people of this country look at me with disdain despite my love for everyone equally. However, you accepted me from the beginning. I'm also happier thanks to you, Edward. I don't want you to see me as the Queen of Akebia. I just want to be Lena to you. I see. You seem like a brilliant person, Lena. That says a lot about you. Even so, don't you think it could be harmful if they find out you're meeting with me? Henry already knows that I'm trying to connect with the people of this country, and he doesn't like it one bit. No, it's not fair. Why did you marry Henry, and why did you end up coming down from Celestia, if I may ask? They forced me to marry him at a very young age. Forced? In Celestia, it's mandatory to marry the person the family kings desire. It's all for the interest between dynasties and to avoid conflicts with other families. That's why we both carry Armstrong in our surnames. The reality is that we were expelled from Celestia for our weakness. Expelled from the kingdom for your weakness? but you were able to conquer Akebia on your own. I don't know the details, but the King of Celestia selected the weakest family in the kingdom to do his dirty work. He forced us to conquer Akebia and collect taxes from all the inhabitants of the country. He wanted us to send those economic benefits to the Celestial Kingdom. It's hard for me to imagine that you are the weakest among the heavens. We're just second rate to them. That's why Henry is always in a bad mood. Henry felt humiliated when he had to touch the ground. So he decided that if he couldn't rule the heavens, he would be the ruler of Akebia. I see. He saw it as an opportunity to have Akebia at his feet. Ultimately, that's why I'm chained by my children in a relationship I don't want. That's not fair. You deserve to be freer than anyone. I know it sounds selfish on my part, but we would like to spend more time with you, Edward. Wherever you see her, Lilith is a very strong girl. That's due to the Armstrong blood running through her veins. However, she hates fighting with others unless it's necessary. Henry forces her to train almost every day, and she really suffers because of it. Today, for the first time in a long time, I saw her enjoy herself like the child she is. I almost cried tears of joy seeing her so happy. I understand the situation, Lena. The reality is that I shouldn't get involved in this, but I'll always be here for you. But thank you so much, Edward. I'll do my best to make you happy. From that moment on, Edward, Lena, and Lilith saw each other daily and spent their time together like a real family. Many nights were great thanks to the concerts Angie and her family held. Let's go, Angie, you're the best. Are you all ready? Tonight we're going to rock it. Go, Angie, you play great. Your niece is a beast, Sydney. She's learned from the best. It runs in the family. I guess that makes sense. Why don't you get up and play something too, right? No way. It's her moment of glory. She should enjoy it all, enjoy all the attention. I don't want her to go unnoticed like it happened to me when I lived in Holland. We all want the best for our loved ones, I suppose. That song is awesome. You're amazing. I'm glad to see her so happy. It seemed that at last Lena was starting to live like everyone else in the country and enjoyed the little things everyone enjoyed. Tell me, Lena, why did you want us to meet here? Is something wrong? Well, the truth is, did I mess something up? I've never been particularly good with women. If I messed up, I'm sorry, Lena. No, it's quite the opposite. I wanted to give you something to thank you for everything you've done for me. Oh, a gift. It's huge. What the heck is inside it? No, aren't you going to open it? Of course, thank you very much. Wow, a hat. Well, in the end you got that scar on your forehead because of me. If you ever pull back your bangs, the scar will be visible. Maybe a hat will cover it when that happens. I understand now. You're right. I always see it in the morning when I look in the mirror. Right on, Edward. I'm sure it'll look great on you. Besides, we'll match this way. How is it? How do I look? It looks fantastic on you. It makes you very, very attractive. Thank you very much, really. I'll always carry it with me, treasure it, Lena. I'm very glad to hear that, Edward. By the way, isn't it getting a bit late? Do you want me to walk you to the palace gates? Do you think we could stop by your house instead? To my house? Are you feeling unwell? Yes, something like that. Come on, let's go. The shadow person is still watching. That was the man who managed to break my control over Raiko. Oh my, he's much stronger than I thought. If I want to get rid of Lena, I'll have to take that old man's life first. Later, Henry began to suspect and was annoyed that both she and Lilith were coming home late. What the hell do you think you're doing, Lena? You've been coming home late for a while and taking our daughter wherever you want. Excuse me, have you ever wondered what our children want? You know perfectly well that Lilith doesn't want to train with her Pokemon. She just wants to live surrounded by them, not make them fight unnecessarily. Silence, Lena! I remind you that we are gods. Our blood allows us to go far beyond the imaginable. All our children must be warriors capable of mastering the skies. Who cares about that, Henry? We no longer live there. You have to understand that. What we should do now is preserve the peace and live a quiet life. And whose fault do you think it is? It was you and our daughter who refused to demonstrate your power. It's your fault that we're here treading the ground of this cursed country. You've thrown everything away. You say we threw everything away? We have more than anyone could dream of. A country at our feet, a palace for us, and with the assurance that everything will be fine. The only thing you've managed to do is to destabilize our family. Neither Archie nor Estella look at me anymore. You've taught them that they come from a superior world and that it's my fault we're in this situation. My own children hate me because of you, Henry. You've created two emotionless warriors who are not satisfied with their lives and whose sole motivation is to become stronger and stronger. You're just children, Henry. Children! And all this for what? To satisfy your own pride, thinking that one day you'll go back to being who you used to be. I pity you, Henry. Have you finished talking nonsense? Look, you're the queen of this country, and you should act as such. But if you're not happy with your life, you can leave home whenever you want. However, Lilith stays with me. What? What right do you have to keep our daughter? Lilith's potential is incredible. She must be an example for her siblings. I'm going to extract all that potential from our children, and thus one day I'll be able to control the Celestial Dragon and use it to return to Celestia. I won't stand idly by while they treat me like a mere earthling. I'll personally take revenge on King Arath, and they will too. I won't allow you to do whatever you want with her. Is that or her own death? I won't allow someone weak with our blood to exist. What are you saying, Henry? You wouldn't be able to kill her. You don't know me well enough, Lena. You're sick. Say what you want, Lena. But if you want to take care of your daughter, you'll have to stay and let me take the reins of her life. Alright, Henry, you win. I'll stay here. And so, after that conversation, Lena and Lilith had to swallow their responsibilities. Several months passed, and although everything seemed like a path of bitterness, a flower was about to bloom. Looks like you're going to have a new little brother, Lilith. Yay, a little brother! I want to have someone to play with. Since Archie and Estella won't only want me to fight. Listen to me for a second, honey. You must love all your siblings despite being the way they are. No one is born evil, but your siblings now have a different mindset, especially Estella. Seeing the slavery that existed in Celestia has completely changed her. There's something I want to ask you, Lilith. What is it, Mommy? I want you to take very good care of the little brother who is about to arrive. This one will be different from the others. I'm sure he'll have a heart of gold and will love you a lot. If something happens to me one day, I want you to take care of him as the older sister you are. Do you promise me? Of course, I'll take care of him, Mommy. I want him to grow up healthy and strong to see poplars with Uncle Edward and Aunt Angie. go adding on years to my age. Seriously, the baby looks like you. No, don't tell me that. Do you think so? I don't know. He doesn't look that much like me. Yeah, I'm very happy for you. Mommy, what's my little brother's name? That's right, we hadn't decided yet. What do you say, Edward? I know the name to give him. He'll be called Darek. And why Darek? Darek comes from Darius, which means the protector of freedom. I'm sure this boy will be able to change Akibia's future. The country's freedom will return thanks to him. I think it's a perfect name for him. I love it. Yay, Darek! And so the baby was christened Darek. However, that same day something happened that would completely change the history. Mr. Henry, your wife just gave birth in the hospital. It's a strong and healthy boy. I see, great. Let's see if this boy can surpass Lilith. Excuse my boldness, but aren't you going to see her? Did something happen during childbirth? No, luckily everything went great, but I'm sure she'd want you to go see her and your son. I have a lot of work, and I must train my children. I don't want to hear any news about the baby until he's 5 years old. I see, sorry for the inconvenience. By the way, this morning an anonymous letter arrived in the mailbox. An anonymous letter? You can discard it, like we do with the others. Alright then, there's nothing else to cover. I'll leave you to your work, sir. An anonymous letter, they're always from the Luganu city residents asking for stupid rights and freedoms. Let's see what it says. What the hell? Is this a bad joke? That baby doesn't belong to me? My wife is cheating on me? Who the hell wrote such nonsense? Signed by Amethyst. Yeah, I knew it was the other queen lady. It's anonymous on the outside and signed on the inside. What sense does that make? Was it on purpose? Maybe they thought that I would read it if it was addressed anonymously. Either way, this better be just a joke. Although maybe it wouldn't hurt to read the baby's medical record. A few days later, Henry found out that his son did not carry his DNA. Alright, so I'm gonna end this shit right here because that was a whole like 25 minutes out of story dialogue and shit. And I'm honestly tired and out of breath. So we'll pick up where this leaves in the next one. If you made it this far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you. Peace.